Alex in case I press. I'm here with Patchy Mix, who returns to action at Bellator 279. Patchy, how are you?
I feel great, man. I'm ready to get to Hawaii, man. Get the job done. I'm ready to fight. Can't wait.
Awesome. You're 10 days out. How you feeling?
I feel great. I feel lean. I feel strong. I feel like, I'm still training. I'm still getting better. So, in 10 days, I just plan to show the world, it's a new and improved version of myself, man. They said $1 million and I got ready. So after that Gallagher fight, I just came home and I've been in camp ever since.
Oh, before we talk about your fight, I wanted to touch on that Gallagher fight, man. You went into enemy territory, you beat him. How was that experience, and how did you feel about that performance?
The experience was great. To be able to go into such rival territory, obviously Gallagher's such a big name in Ireland. So to go over there was huge for me to feel the animosity, feel a different level of energy, especially since my prior two fights before that were there was no crowd, there was no audience at the Albert Morales fight or the Juan fight. So, just to finally get back in front of people, get back to doing my thing, it felt good. And what better way to do it than basically we were the main, the main event there, and just to do it in the 3 arenas sold out against their own countrymen.
Sure, for sure, man. I also wanted to touch on your loss to Juan because I'm always fascinated about how professional athletes deal with their first professional loss. And that was the first time you ever lost, right? Like through your amateur, that was your first loss. What were the emotions like that night?
Me and my team we still had good spirits, we took the fight. We were scheduled to fight July 24th. The fight got canceled. They told us, he had COVID. We wouldn't fight again till later in the year because he was very sick, I guess, but then the fight got put back on like weeks later and we had like a month to get ready for it. So, I kind of did like a 16, 17 day camp at Jackson Wink, got on a plane and went and fought him, I feel like, taking it in, it was a good experience for me and my team, it was, just showed us that we want to be fully prepared. We want to make sure we get the proper time. We want to make sure that we put in the proper time. We need a certain amount of weeks to make that weight, a certain amount of weeks to get everything firing. So it was a good experience to have at a young age because, I got opportunity to jump on the belt and I took it. But now I'm a little older. I'm a little wiser. I'm training more. So I'm just excited, this moving forward here. I feel like after that, with that loss, it helped me grow. It helped me become a better fighter inside the cage and, also outside the cage because it's all reflective to, my training habits, my regimen that I follow.
Are you hoping maybe you get that rematch in this tournament, in this Grand Prix?
Yeah, man. I truly believe that it's going to be either me in the finals versus Stotts or him. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, but it would be bittersweet to run it back in the finale, I'll be 17-1, get a chance to redeem myself. But any of those other guys, I think there's 5 of them on that side, or they're all formidable opponents. So it doesn't really matter to me. I know that me and Juan will run it back eventually, so I'll have a chance to do that. But it'd mean more for $1 million, of course. But, I'm not – all my eyes is on the gold. I just want the Bellator world title. The money comes with it, but I want the Bellator world title. I want to call myself the best in this division because I truly, full-heartedly believe I am.
Well, let's talk about it. So you're fighting Horaguchi. First, before we even talk about that, the matchup, I saw that you've been traveling. You went to Denver for half of your, or was it half your fight camp, or was it just like a couple weeks?
Couple weeks. I went to help Gaethje out for getting ready for Oliveira because I bring a similar style. It was good to go get working with him. Me, Dan Ige, and him all stayed together, so it was good to get some time in out there. And I got to pick Trevor Whitman's brain a little bit, see some stuff out there. So that was all good,
Awesome. I mean, talk to me how smart is Trevor Whitman? Like, how does his mind work?
It's amazing, man. He has really good fundamentals. He has good tactics too for MMA. So like all about footwork and positioning. Gaethje was trying to tell me some stuff when I was at his house, and like I just wanted to take it all in. I'm still a student of the game. Like I said, I'm so young, and I'm only getting better. Like I really truly feel like the time that we spend out there, my last, let's say 30 minutes of fighting, that's me still getting to know like things I like to do and stuff like that. I'm very young in this game too. So it's like, I just want to show the growth and development. Like even the stuff that I learned, I think I'm going to be able to employ a lot of it into my game here when I'm fighting Horaguchi, who's like a guy that's like a karate fighter that I'm going to have to use similar footwork to cut him off and just go hunt this man down.
Of course. Who were some of your main training partners this camp at Extreme Couture? Like, who did you get some rounds in with?
I mean, I get rounds in with everyone, but Kobe Fair, he's like my main guy, one of my main guys. I wrestle with him all the time. Dan Ige, Aljamain Sterling, I train with him a lot this camp. Marab, he was here. Like those two guys I train with a lot. I went to Denver. I got to spar Corey Sandhagen. I got basically, man, I don't know. I go with the who's who of just like of training. Like Cody Garbrandt's here with me. These are my everyday partners. Fareed, Javid, Basharat. Those guys are very good. Javid Basharat's like one of my main training partners. Me, him, and Kobe and his brother. We all get working, man. It's just like there's so many guys, man. Cody Stamen. I don't even know. There's so many, honestly, dude. Like, but if I'm missing any shit, I hope none of them try and beat my ass. Minel Cape, he's in there too.
Dude, you listed nothing but killers, and
they're all my training partners every day too.
Crazy. When I was at Extreme Couture this last time, I talked with Kobe and did an interview with him, man, and that kid is that kid is a monster, and more people are gonna know his name pretty soon.
Kobe Fair, man. I've been telling people, but if you look back at my interviews, me and Kobe cut up every day. We are like grappling savants. Like the way that me and him move, we're like literally, he's my best friend too. Like we go to the gym together every day. We probably leave almost every day. But the thing is, I'm like just as on his level. Like just because I got 16 pro fights and he's there doesn't make him any different. Like that kid's just as good as I am, and he's gonna be there. Like in the couple fights, like he doesn't need that many fights to prove it because he's gonna get the opportunities, and Kobe's gonna take the most out of him. You know what I mean? All love to that kid, man. He's one of the best in the world.
Yeah, absolutely, that kid's a savage, and I can't wait for more people to see him. All right, so Horaguchi, man, how you like this matchup? Were you stoked that you got him in the first round? I mean, the guy's a legend. What's your thoughts on him?
He's a legend, man. He's great. Like he's got a good name. But I don't think that I don't know. I'm glad I got his name. I'm glad I get him because it's my biggest name, and I feel like he was winning that fight. He was a round away from being the world title, and it just so happens that he's got to get me in the wrestlebacks, and I'm the bigger man here. Darion Caldwell was able to put him in positions, and I'm a finisher when I put people in those positions. There's a lot of guys, the one thing he's fought in the last since 2017, he's fought 5 years. He's fought guys that know how to lose. He's fought guys with 4 or more losses. You know what I mean? Anywhere from Ian McCall to Darion Caldwell twice to Ben Nguyen to Kaya Skara. I mean, man, I'm to Hiro Masa. I'm very, very studied this guy. I've been studying this guy since I went to Rise in 20, and he was a Bellator world champion then. So I've studied him, and I'm ready for him. Like I'm ready. If I was ever ready now, before I'm ready now. So he's got to worry about me, and I'm glad to get his name. I'm looking to hunt him down. No secrets here. I'm looking to put him on his back, slice through his guard, put him in bad positions, beat him up, and then finish him.
How excited are you to be fighting him in Hawaii?
To be honest with you, I don't even care about where the fight is. I'm just excited to be fighting Kyoji Horiguchi. I don't care if it was in Connecticut. I'm just happy there's fans there, and you know, it'll be nice. I leave at 7 in the morning after the fight, so this is a strict business trip for me. You know, I'm not trying to go there and sightsee. You know, I'm trying to go there, cut the weight. You know, I'll have my girl with me. I'll have my team with me. We'll have fun, and like we'll do. You know, after we make the weight, I'm also looking forward to seeing Bellator 278, watching that card, getting the atmosphere, seeing it, and then coming back the next day. And I want to just put a master class on. I want to remind people who I am. Like, I feel like people forgot because I don't know why, you know, shit. But, you know, they'll know right now. You know, they'll know next Saturday night that I should be one of the favorites to win this whole tournament.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of already said it, but I mean, when it's all said and done next Saturday night, how are you getting your hand raised?
Patchy mix, first or second round, rear naked choke. I take his back, I body triangle him, and he just can't get out. We seen it in the UFC fight over the weekend, and I don't know. I think I got the best back control in the world. I think I'm the best in the world. You know what I mean? I think I'm one of the best grapplers in the world. So, in MMA style. So, you know, I'm ready to go. I got to work with Gary Tonin, and he showed me some tricks like 2 weeks ago too. So like, I feel like me and him kind of linking up. I got some little tricks when I get in these positions. I think I could expose some of Horaguchi's weaknesses.
Who's gonna be in your corner?
I'm gonna have Nate Pettit, Jake Shields, and Harry St. Ledger in my corner. So I have both of my jiu-jitsu coaches in there, and then Nate Pettit's gonna be my striking, you know, my wrestling striking coach. I'm gonna have a well-rounded corner. I went to Ireland with one of my buddies. You know, I didn't even go there because I don't think at the time my team had been vaccinated. So to go now, man, I went to Ireland and fought James Gallagher in front of 12,000 people just because, you know, by myself, basically. You know, this one's going to be different. I got a team with me, got my girl with me, I got my family, my friends, everyone's going here. Everyone's coming to Hawaii to watch this. So it's a big event for me, man. And I'm just super excited. I'm just ready to go get this one.
And finally, man, just wanted you to talk about Aljamain Sterling and how happy were you that he shut everybody up?
It was good, man. You know, it was a close fight. I'm glad that, you know, if he would have left, the only thing that he could have done to leave no doubt a little bit more is if in the second round when he had the body triangle and he laced the bottom leg and he got on top of him, he was close to getting the TKO. If he would have just put his hips on, I think he could have got a TKO, and then he could have just like probably walked away 50,000 more, and then people would have just. But I'm glad, you know, he shut mostly everyone up. But the whole thing is like everyone's always gonna talk, you know what I mean? So now you have like all the Peter Yan guys kind of like saying, you know, about the scoring in the first round and stuff like that. So, but I guess a little controversy is good, you know, because that fight could happen again down the line. So, and frick, who knows, you know? He just got paid really good money to win, right? UFC champion. So, it's good for him, you know. I hope, you know, I hope he could keep doing his thing, showing how American wrestling, traditional, you know, that back riding style works for MMA, you know. It's a little different than what Damian Maia was doing, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Patchy, thank you so much for your time, man. I really, really appreciate it. Love chatting.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
If you want to plug any social media, you want to plug any sponsors, you want to thank anybody?
Yeah, I'm at Patchy Mix on Instagram, Patchy Mix. Patchy Mix on Facebook, and then Team Mix MMA on Twitter. And then I just want to give a shout out to, you know, Map Cargo. They're one of my big sponsors right now. They've been doing wonders for me. And, you know, I got a bunch of sponsors on my shorts, my banners. They'll all be with me. Just keep a lookout on them. Show some support, man. Show love. Give me files. Give my sponsors files if you can. Get to know, you know, about Team Mix, what I'm all about. Because this year, you know, I'm coming for that $1 million check, that world title.